What's up, guys? It's Todd at Surreal Cycling. What's the best music to work out to? This is a very personal question and a very meaningful question. So I'm gonna tell you what music works for me and why. And so when I used to race really hardcore and train really hardcore, music still to this day has a place, it has intention, it has a focus. And so what worked for me when I was the year that I won the New York City Triathlon, I would lock myself up in a big dark room and ride for hours on end to music. And the music would have BPMs of 124, 126, 128. It'd have a continuous mix to it, so the music wouldn't stop. There was no stop and starts. And the music kind of took me on a journey. It had ups, it had downs, it had emotion. You know, a lot of house music, techno, trance, all of those types of music is what I would use for really long, steady workouts. So I think the benefit of that is the brain can't tell when there's a shutdown, and then the brain's able to relax. I was able to kind of relax and just follow the groove on my bike when I was riding inside for long periods of time. And I loved not having a break in it because my brain wouldn't recognize time, would kind of collapse when there's no break. And so that worked really well for me when I was riding indoors. I wouldn't wear music or listen to music outside. I think that's just called death. And so, and then I'd be real intentional when I ran outside or I walked outside. I wouldn't listen to music. I'd have so much going on in my brain that I just needed some space and time to kind of flush my ideas and thoughts out. So when I ran and when I walked or I hiked, I didn't use music. So I was real intentional about where I use music, when I use music, how I use music. When I lifted, especially if I was doing like heavy hit sets or stuff like that, I would bring like punk or metal or something that had a lot of punch to it. It's short, it's punchy, just like, you know, doing sets of lifting or burpees or stuff like that. So that's kind of what worked for me. And like I said, it's all subjective, but I do believe, and there was a scientific study that came out a number of years ago where music of 124 or 126 beats per minute helped people work out longer and more sustainably. So take that for what it's worth. I can only share what's worked for me. And like I said, for long, steady state workouts, I was using mixes that didn't have any stops or starts, which is why during Surreal Cycling, we only use mixes that have zero breaks and just flow into it. All the music kind of takes you on a journey, and I love that. That works really well for me, helps my brain decouple from my problems and my thoughts. And then on the flip side of that, I go no music. That really helps me kind of flush out even more ideas, get real clear, because sometimes music isn't necessary, and you just got to listen to this and you got to listen to this and you just got to clear out the entire world. And I think silence is the best use of that at times. And then if you're doing real short punchy stuff, pick some music that's got some punch to it, right? Everyone's going to be different in this perspective, but do what works for you. So like I said in this video, just there's different intentions, different workouts for different music. And so have fun with it, you know, but be aware and be cognizant of why you're choosing that music, what kind of workout are you using the music for, and what kind of purpose, what do you want out of that music for yourself. So it doesn't quite answer what is the best music, but what's the best music for you? Now figure it out. You know, I just shared what's best music for me and what kind of results it gave me. So I wish you the best. And if you like what you see here, listen here, subscribe, Surreal Cycling, to this channel. And we'll see you in the next one. Ride to your truth. This is Todd from Surreal. Have a good day.